Hey everybody, this is Shock, and there's a new study out that has atheists losing sleep at night. They're very worried about this study. As you know, atheists incorrectly state that atheism is the default position. But there's a new study out that shows they are wrong. Dead wrong. Children are born believers in God, academic claims. This is a very recent Friday 17th, December 2010. Click below this video and you can read the article, but let me sum it up for you. Basically, there is a senior researcher at the University of Oxford Center for Anthropology and Mind, and he claims that young people, Dr. Justin Barrett, he claims that young people have a predisposition to believe in a supreme being, because they assume that everything in the world was created with a purpose. And this is a phenomenal coincidence, because when you go to my radio show at shockanow.net on December 25th, let's go there now. You click Shock Radio, click below, and then click Shock Radio. I'm going to be talking about this very thing. And when you go to the show, here's how it looks. It's this show right here. Go ahead and tweet that or save it, and remember my phone number. You can call into the show and I'll put you on the air. Now, basically, he says that young children have faith even when they have not been taught about it by family or at school, and he argues that even those raised alone on a desert island would come to believe in God. And this is interesting. This is exactly what the Bible says. The preponderance of scientific evidence for the past 10 years or so has shown that a lot more seems to be built into the natural development of children's minds than we once thought. And here it is. This is going to sting my atheist friends, but it's true. And you know what they say, the truth shall set you free of the madness of atheism. It says, including a predisposition. I want you atheists, you guys love to define things. Go look up the definition of that word. The researcher is saying that children have a predisposition to see the natural world as, oh, atheists, you're not going to like this, designed and purposeful. Let's look at these words for a moment, shall we? Designed and purposeful. Designed and purposeful. This is not good news for atheists. This is why Wikipedia now shows that atheists are only 2.3% of the world population, making people that believe in God the majority of the population. That's because of what this researcher is saying, is that children are born believers in God. Notice what he says. I'm going to read you one last thing. Now click below here and you could read the full article. He even says, look, if we threw a handful of people on an island and they raised themselves, I think they would believe in God. It's just more proof that science backs up what the Bible says, that God is the default position. Belief in God is the default position. Now, I'm going to be talking about this very thing, and I'm going to be educating atheists. I'm going to be explaining to the atheists why they're wrong and why God is right. I'm going to be proving to atheists that there are no atheists in heaven and there are no atheists in hell. You'll get that sooner or later. Go here to where it says the Merry Christmas Radio Show, and the way you get there is click right below here, and when you click there, go to shockanow.net, right there, click Shock Radio, and I'll see you guys here. It's going to be a huge radio show. You can listen to it right on your computer live, and here's the call-in number. I challenge every atheist in the world to call into that number. I'm going to be challenging you. I'm going to have 2 or 3 questions for you to answer live on the air.